Well, Friday marks World Sleep Day, an opportunity to promote sleep health. This year's theme is Make Sleep a Priority, and Dr. Holly McKenna with Darrow Wellness joins us to explain why it is so important to our health. Hey, Dr. Holly.
Hello.
Why is sleep so important? Why do we need it?
I mean, we all know this week because, hello, it's quite apparent.
We're all miserable with that 1 hour less, so
I know I am.
it's important.
Yes. So sleep is really the time that our body recharges. Like, I liken it to the grocery store in the middle of the night when they're restocking the shelves. That's literally what our brain is doing, is it's breaking down all the waste products, getting rid of those. Old cells are kind of being recycled. Viruses and bacteria are being fought. So it's really the time that our body recharges. And we really need that period of time to stay healthy and heart healthy, brain healthy, immunity, all the things.
So there are certain amounts of sleep that we need for different ages. It's different. Is it true that as you age, you don't need as much?
Yeah, I mean, compared to like a teenager and young people, they need a large amount of sleep. I have a tween in my house right now, so I can speak to that. We do need less as we age. We also will wake up earlier as we age. So as we age, part of it is we're not making as much melatonin and just lifestyle. So those are things to be aware of when we're looking at things like sleep hygiene and how to improve our sleep.
But it's not just the quantity of sleep, it's also the quality of sleep.
Absolutely.
There's certain things you're looking for while you're sleeping, you know, and I know some of the terms, but you can speak to it more, that deep sleep.
Yes, you want to get into that REM sleep, that dreamlike state. That's where really the rubber meets the road as far as your brain being able to recharge and get to that point where it's able to function better in the daytime. If we don't get to that level of sleep, then we can literally look drunk during the day. Like, our cognition is so declined. And that's why this particular week, and this is when World Sleep Day rests, this particular week after daylight savings time is when we see a huge uptick in motor vehicle accidents, in cardiovascular events, because it's so stressful on our body not to get that full amount of sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
There are ways that we can improve our sleep by things we do during the day to make us more likely to get into that deep REM sleep.
Absolutely. So I talk about circadian light. So that's that period of time between the sunrise and about noon. And that is the time when being outside actually tells your brain, okay, you can start turning down the stress hormone cortisol, which is high in the morning, and get ready to rev up that melatonin later at night. That's the hormone we need to sleep. So being outside between sunrise and noon for at least 20 minutes without sunglasses on, with indirect sunlight coming into our face, so not through the car window, but really outside, is going to help us reprogram our brains.
Sometime before noon, get 20 minutes of sunlight.
Right, and if you could be walking or moving, then you're even adding more brain health and heart health to the picture. So, go for a walk for 20 minutes, especially this week when you're trying to kind of get back into sleeping on a regular schedule.
Absolutely. So real quick, certain foods we should eat to help us with sleep?
Yeah, there's different types of like omega fats and more in the we talk about different types of proteins that are super good for sleep. They help us get into a relaxed state. So really just not the processed foods, right? Like, just
Stay
really
away from processed food. Get your 20 minutes of sunlight and maybe a little cardiovascular exercise.
Right. Not too close. Yeah. And as far as the exercise, not too close to bedtime, because it does raise our body temperature. So, a couple hours before bedtime if you're going to be exercising in the evening.
And turn the thermostat down at night? Can I tell my husband
that? Yes, absolutely. Turn it down. Listen to your wife.
I love it. Thank you, Dr. Holly. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
All right. Well,